به برنامه تاک شو اساتید آنلاین خوش آمدید. امروز چند تا سوال راجع به سکسس آماده کردم که از ایشون میخوام بپرسم.
Okay.
So, what's your biggest success in life?
Well, at this moment in my life, I think I can say that my biggest success is actually all the friends I have. I've been very good at developing good, close relationships and good groups of friends. And I'm happy to say I have lovely friends, supportive and good around me.
So good relationships
Yes,
is your biggest success.
I would say that.
What small successes do you have every day?
Well, I think sometimes getting out of bed is a success in the morning, but also just managing every day to be joyful, waking up joyfully, and or sometimes when you notice you're not as joyful, but still managing to do all your chores, actually meet your commitments for the day. And even at work, I'm very lucky. I love my work. I'm passionate about it, and that's a success. And just looking after the people and lovely animals around me, that's great.
Wonderful. How do you define success?
Well, I think that success is often measured from the outside by people, again, as you said, about wealth, position. Maybe sometimes people look at the clothes you wear and the watch you have on and the car you drive, and they already make an assumption about, you know, how successful you are. But I think success is something you carry inside, a sense of well-being and confidence that you have, that you can actually achieve your goals. Maybe step by step, over a shorter or longer time, but that you can do it. It's a can-do sense.
So is success a journey or a destination?
Both. I think it's nice to get the prize when you kind of tick off, I did it, I've done that, I've been there. And if you're a traveller, and but also it is a journey from the moment you're maybe conceived, you're developing.
So it's not like instant coffee?
It could be. Because, for example, if I invest in Bitcoin and Tesla guy comes and invests in it, then I'll make $1 million overnight, in seconds. So it could be.
So what's your formula or recipe for success?
My formula is I get help from good friends, people who know the things I don't, or they're better at it and can give me good advice, maybe walk with me, achieve it together. Also having a sense that it is achievable because of my history, that I've tried to do something in the past and I've been successful, whether it's, for example, you wanted to be a pilot and you did it. Then you build on that. You say, well, I know what success is like, I can do it. So the formula is a sense of well-being, optimism, but it is hard work. You do, of course, need to put in the effort, take the steps.
So does success keep you happy?
Yes.
In what sense?
Well, I think even if they're small successes, which we take for granted every day, the successes we have, because, for example, if somebody has a difficulty walking, every day when they walk, that is a success, every step, but we forget those things. But if we are aware of all of the little successes we have, maybe I've said something to my friend and upset them, but I'm able to make it right. And I feel successful about it. And I collect those, because I'm a collector of success. So I have successes. Then they're in my mind and I feel better, and I think that helps to bring in my other friends and the support I need to reach my next goal.
I see.
And I believe I can do it.
So does success breeds success?
You could say that. Yes, but I think we need to recognize the little successes we have, however small they are, and we use them to lift us up like a ladder.
So it's like you have to have money to make money? Do you need to be successful to be successful?
No, but it does help.
I
The
see.
first million is hard. After that, it's
Okay.
easier.
So can you teach somebody
Well,
success?
you talked about, who is it, Hill? I forget his first name.
Napoleon Hill.
Napoleon Hill. And he gave us a lot of information about what successful people do every day. And we can decide to do those things, to emulate them and learn from their experience. Or we can just read it and throw the book to the side. So we can learn from other people's experience. So you can teach a lot of things. But there are other factors too.
Can you get the horse to the water and make him drink?
No, you can't. You can teach people, but they have to want to learn and they have to choose to, again, take the steps and practice them.
If success is getting what you want and happiness is wanting what you get, do you agree?
Yes, of course. Yes, that does say, that is a very good outlook to have on life, actually, that you are happy with what you've got, because just being happy helps keep you in a good state of mind. And that helps you, again, attract the right people to you and your friends to help you achieve what you want. But again, you're looking for the goal. You've got your mind on achieving the goal. But ultimately, it's a journey. And so you might have failure in it too.
So sometimes you may not get to your goal fully,
That's right.
but you get to it partially. Does it make you happy? How happy will you be?
Well, I think it depends again on how you, as a person, look at your life and your experiences, if you value them. Personally, when I was learning to draw, I never threw away even the first paper because I thought I did that and it must be art. But so I collect it as a good experience. But if you don't like that, then you don't learn from it necessarily. Like it could have been a little bit more to the left, more to the right.
I had such a similar experience in my drawing class.
Yes.
The first day they put a mirror in front of you and they say, draw yourself. So I don't want to show you that picture.
But you kept it.
Yes, I did.
So you valued it.
Because I had to show how much I improved. When the last day of class I showed, I drew myself much better.
And so that was a success, you would
was a
say.
success.
But would you consider yourself an artist then at that point?
In a 5-day class? Not really, because my teacher really wasn't that interested. He was hard to deal with.
But do you think you reached the success that you had anticipated?
In that class, yes, but I, somehow I just never went back to drawing.
It wasn't your thing, but it was an experience.
Yeah,
At this
I wanted to
stage.
do it, and I did it, and just over.
Okay. But it just makes me also, it brought to mind the question that, do we have realistic expectations of what our success should be like?
You basically have a vision
Yes.
that you have in mind of the goal that you're trying to achieve. But whether you get to it or not, it all depends also on luck
So,
and circumstances.
and circumstances,
Yes.
yes. And maybe getting support,
Getting support
being
from
able to
people.
ask for help.
Yeah, your success depends on a lot of other factors like people, So what is, if the hardest things in life are success and failure, what do you think?
In some ways, because they involve change and not living up to your expectation, and maybe especially to judgment. I think always the sense of a measurement, of being judged, makes you feel uncomfortable. At least makes you feel uncomfortable. And if you set yourself up for very high achievement and you don't achieve it the first time, it can be very disappointing. And especially if people know about it. It depends on your character, the ability to get up again and continue that path.
Yeah, we have a saying in Persian, say, سنگ بزرگ علامت نزدنه.
Yes.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that, yes, well, maybe in some cases, yes. And in other cases that you might have some failures on the way to your success. But you were talking about perseverance.
And those failures are learning experiences which
Yes.
will help you. I mean, like when they asked Edison, or they told Edison, you failed 1,100 times making the light bulb. What did he say? He said, I learned to make it
Better.
better.
That's right. And then we've got all these famous people like Steve Jobs, you mentioned.
Okay.
And of course he was thrown out of school.
Oh.
And we know of others like him who did not do well academically. And was it Bell or was it Edison that got a letter from his mother?
Yeah, from school.
From school to his mother.
That this kid is unteachable, he is stupid. And the mother hid the letter and never told Thomas, and raised the kid, and Thomas Edison became a scientist.
And served humanity.
Served humanity. So success can be a goal to serve humanity.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
It's been good talking to you.